Hello everyone, you're listening to The Legends of Laia, a tabletop actual play campaign set in the fractured world of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. Legends of Laia comes out every single Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. Before we get started, let's go ahead and reintroduce our characters. Folks, my name is Ben Hamlin. I play Hugo Charlemagne Augustus Robert d'Antin du Fontaine, who did not read a single book in that library.
Hey everyone, I am Andrew Akel. I play Shalvatasarin, a drow bard of the College of Eloquence who read, I think, 2 books and stole a page from one of the books. So that's fun. Don't do that in libraries.
I am Maddie Trimo Gomes. I play Paladin Captain Petros, our half-orc paladin cleric, and I read an indeterminate amount of books, but I got a lot of fun information, so that's cool.
And I'm Johnny Ronaldo. I play Finley Murphy. I read 1 book and got a recipe for, I'm forgetting the word now.
Poached?
Which?
Poached dragon eggs.
Poached dragon eggs, and then she also picked up a recipe for an owlbear egg custard.
Oh. Why was that
Johnny
a secret recipe?
Well, it was just in the same book.
Oh, okay.
The whole book isn't secret, just the one recipe.
So, okay, is this a priest of Bahamut? We're gonna dive into this lore real quick, sorry. Is this like a priest of Bahamut cookbook? And if so, who is the writer, and are they a priest of Bahamut, and they're just like super into cooking?
So I was imagining that it was just a cookbook, and then the priest of Bahamut basically like confiscated all of the copies because of the dragon egg recipe.
Mm-hmm.
And then so like the cookbook got re-released sans dragon egg, but like they kept the original manuscript with it in there.
Yeah.
Because they just took it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I see.
I didn't prepare this lore. That's what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nikki. I'm just like making up
No.
stupid things because they don't matter.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yes,
it
and.
because that's building upon the world. That's collaborative storytelling, folks.
Yeah.
There
See,
are so many things that you guys have just randomly inserted into the world that I'm like, yep, that's canon now.
Like Shavala.
Like Shavala,
Multiple moods.
who I then built the story around.
I need you to understand the amount of self-control it took not to ask what day we were on. Like, when we were like, day what of which year? And we were like, yeah, 40 years ago, this day. And I wanted to ask what day it was, and I was like, I'm not going to make Nikki do that.
I would just make up a number.
You could use
69.
You can use a real
Nice.
number. You don't have to make one up.
Day 69 of year 302.
Nice.
It's the ninth day of the 6th month of the 420th year.
Nice.
Darn, I
Nice.
should have made
Nice.
it 420 years ago.
God. We fucked up.
No, Nick, the thing is you gotta seed that early, and then, but obscure it a little bit. So we're in the year 419, and then all of a sudden there's a session on New Year's Day.
There it is.
And watch it dawn upon players' faces who can make the joke the fastest.
Yay, happy 420.
And yeah, and the year 419 fades into history, and then watch everyone go, "Oh, wait a moment! That means it's 420."
420 all day, every
If I
day.
ever run a small session, it's definitely going to be in the future, and I'm going to make that the case.
Oh man, if you do one in
Excellent.
the future, that means we can't fuck up because the future is already set.
It'll either be
Mhm.
like
Uh-huh.
post-apocalyptic, like y'all fucked up and everything got worse, and like it's like a
Oh.
Mad Max Fury Road campaign set in Laia because you guys messed up so
Don't
bad.
like that.
Really excited for Earth 3 Laia. The
Comments.
alternate timeline in which Spider-Man didn't get bit on the hand by a radioactive spider. There's a noticeable pause between bit on the and hand. I literally just couldn't think of the word. Nick, do you have an adventure for us today?
I do. Last time you went to the library, you did a lot of research. You found out some exciting information. Hugo got his hand,
Mhm.
and you have just exited the library.
Shalva's waiting outside,
You're waiting outside? Okay, cool.
deep in thought.
Thinking
We
some
gotta
thoughts.
talk.
Shulva, I am so excited to share this custard with you later. Does anyone know where to find an owlbear nest?
No. Sorry. Bummed.
I'm
about
sure
it.
we'll stumble across one along the way.
eventually we've got to run into one. It's a big continent. I feel like the odds are in our favor on that one.
Hold on.
No.
I'm not sure I follow your math here.
Don't worry about it. My intelligence is a +0.
My himbo brain.
Look, I have a 10 intelligence, and everything else I have is much higher than that. So, intelligence not my strong suit. All right, I obviously finished my research. I've got some interesting information. I think we should have a group discussion somewhere, maybe more secure. Kind of figure out our next steps.
We could go back inside and see if we can use one of the library meeting rooms.
Hey, so I know we just said goodbye, but like...
Yeah, I literally just said goodbye to that man, intending to never see him again. If I go back now, it's gonna be weird.
Meanwhile, Shava, like,
also...
wait, hold up, Petros, I got some information for you.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I didn't say goodbye to Mateus, and she runs back inside.
Well, there's already one.
I didn't realize we left with any sort of permanency, or else I would have made Hugo check out the autobiographical section.
I think you already did.
Petros is like, I'm never seeing that man again. I can't see him again.
He's too hot. I can't go look at him again.
I didn't go into the autobiographical section. No, I was hanging out in the back room with Maddie. Well, or rather, with everyone.
The first time we came to this library, you did, though.
We came to this library a first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just didn't get into the back section the first time.
I don't recall doing that joke.
That's because you weren't here.
Oh, yeah,
like,
you weren't here.
You, Ben, weren't here.
So,
that's why I don't recall.
Hugo has checked out the autobiographical section.
Yeah, you went. You told me that you wanted to go look for copies of your books, and I told you that you found them. Only it's very clear that they have not been pulled off the shelf in a while.
Cool. I mean, so yeah, we could go back to the library. I figured you did not necessarily want to be hanging around in the Priests of Bahamut library anymore, but we could do that, or we could go back to one of our rooms.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We just have to wait for Finley.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Finley, comes back out and was, clearly running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so sorry about that. I just couldn't leave without saying goodbye.
You know we're not leaving the city, right?
Well, yeah, but I also didn't want to leave the library without saying goodbye.
She's like...
that would be a rude thing to do. I
care him.
I have the accent, but I don't do the Irish goodbye thing.
Get drunk and leave?
What the fuck is Ireland?
Nobody said Ireland.
Irish. Fine.
Alright, so let's go back to one of our rooms. Let's go back to Petros' room.
Okay, yeah, and we'll I think we should get the whole assorted gang together. I don't know if Coria and Chevalo are with us. I don't know why I said that in Petros' voice.
Well, they are either with us or against us.
Cheval was in the comics section. I'll go grab him.
Oh, shit. Oh, the graphic novels, they get you every time.
The manga.
Sitting on the floor of the manga section.
No, we're not making Chevalo weep.
Chevala, I see you're reading JoJo, but come on, we
Hunter.
No, you find them, you bring them back. Coria was with you the whole time.
Okay, great. How many more manga can we list real quick? Inuyasha, Naruto,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo.
Just sitting on the floor reading Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah! Oh, yeah. Anyway. So we all go back to Coria and I's room.
I chose your room because I figure it'll be the neatest, and I think...
Yeah, we partied hard last night.
I think...
True.
Shivala and I trashed my room, so...
We partied hard.
Yeah. They're cleaning up your room when we go back, and they're fucking... There's chairs, broken chairs being thrown out of the door as they're just trying to excavate.
Alright, so we go back to Petros's and Coria's room.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I got.
Oh.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. It was going to be a dumb joke, and then lag happened. I was just gonna do. Oh, you've got such a lovely room.
Oh, thanks. We're borrowing it, but we put up some string lights.
Fairy lights.
Yeah. Just kind of.
You put your clothes into the dresser?
Of course I didn't. Do I look like an animal?
Huh.
Sorry, Andrew. Did you want yes? Did you want yes and? I gave you a no, but.
Whose clothes are these then?
Wait, hold on. What the fuck, Coria? We all turned to Coria accusatorily, and she just shrugged.
What a great time to find out you're in the wrong room.
Oh shit! Run!
Wait a minute. Okay, so here's kind of what I gathered. I'd like to go over like the basic new information, kind of like just go through it, but then I would like to mention it seems like about 60 years ago there was another group of adventurers who were trying to gather all of these artifacts together, and they did not succeed. There's not really any other information about them.
We don't know who they were.
No, I have a list of races, but that's about it.
That could be anyone.
And then I kind of glance over at Shavala. What is their reaction to this information?
They have the room service menu held up in front of their face.
Like really?
like they're reading it, and then they realize that they're being looked at, and they like kind of lower the room service menu just a little bit. They're like, I don't know why you guys are looking at me.
Can I roll an insight?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 16.
They seem distinctly uncomfortable with this line of questioning.
Okay. Look, bud, you seem to know a lot about a lot of things. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here, and if I am, you can tell me to fuck off, but do you know anything about this group of adventurers who tried to find the artifacts already?
Okay. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
But also,
uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who remembers it.
Interesting.
Because...
Elaborate?
Do you remember when we arrived at the Safari tribe?
Vaguely.
And we met with the Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
She recognized me, but she didn't really recognize me. Like, I feel like she kind of had this idea of who I was and that she knew me from somewhere. But she also kind of acted like a stranger, which you wouldn't expect from someone who you went on a long journey with.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And also, like, yeah. So obviously it's been 60 years, but I kind of, if you hadn't told me that you read that in a book, I would have thought the whole thing was a fever dream.
Who are the other people?
Well,
okay, let's see. It was me, the Oracle. Me, the Oracle.
Yep, we got those two.
Me. There.
Do you not remember the others?
There was a orc, there was a Drampier, and there was a high elf.
Okay.
Wait.
The Dampier was definitely Laia.
Okay.
I remember her.
Was the orc Helm and the high elf Elias?
That sounds right.
Okay.
I am, pardon-moi. I am somebody who writes just about everything that happens to him. I write it down. I am concerned, maybe a little confused. How is it that you do not recall this? You say it is like a fever dream to you. Was it that strenuous, or is there some magic at play that is making you do the whoops forgot?
I mean, I'm gonna guess it's the latter, because I remember a lot of things going back almost 300 years.
Wait.
And for some reason, okay, so I ended up in that prison, and I assumed it was because, like, I was a threat, but also...
Possibly. I did not know you had done time.
Yeah, you know. And then you guys were like, hey, do you want to go on an adventure? And I was like, sure. Can't be that bad. And then we started on this journey, and I started thinking that maybe I'd done this before, but I thought, oh no, maybe I'm just thinking of something else, because obviously I've been around for a long time, and you can get deja vu from things, and
Wait, sure.
but now that you mention it, that you read it in a book, that there was definitely a group that tried to get these artifacts before, the more I'm thinking that it wasn't just something that I imagined happening, and that there is some shenanigans going on here.
Nick, to clarify, it's been a very long time since we did that portion of the adventure, and why was Shivala in prison? They just were, like, hanging out, right? Like, they were like...
so they were found wandering around, kind of on the border with the Godless Abyss and the Amethyst Desert, where your base was located, and they were apprehended and taken in, and they just didn't leave.
Yeah, we weren't keeping them for a specific reason. They just were
there.
staying.
Yeah, they just had no urge to leave.
They were in the just visiting section of the Monopoly board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Can I get a, like... I don't know, I probably was not part of the arresting party, but, like, when they were brought in, what I remember, like, what they were like, did they seem confused? Did they seem, like, not totally aware of their surroundings?
When they were first taken in, you were new to the base. They've been there for a while. When they were first, and there's kind of like, rather than you experiencing it yourself, it's just kind of a rumor of like the story of like the drowned necromancer that lives in the basement. That they had been found wandering through the desert, and so they did seem like very like confused,
Disoriented.
Disoriented. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. Disoriented. From the experience, and they didn't remember much of anything. Slowly, as they stayed kind of at the base in a safer area, they kind of started to get memories and like develop their personality back. But obviously you don't know like specifically what memories they might have that might have returned to them, or, you know, what they were like before.
Okay.
But Shivala, as we've been reading these, you said that your memory of this is kind of coming back, or?
Yeah, like I'm being reminded of it.
Huh.
As we've been going on this like adventure, and me meeting people and seeing them again for the first time, and then just that overwhelming feeling of deja vu, and then the fact that there's a drow and a half-orc traveling in this party, it all just seemed really familiar. And now that you read it, I'm like, oh god, I've been here before.
Sure. I understand this. There are A great many times that a story has ended with Hugo saves the day and successfully gains the treasure. It starts to feel like deja vu at a certain point.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
So if
The
we...
slight difference between Ben saying uh-huh and Hugo saying uh-huh.
Do you think it's possible we could read this and remind the others of this and of their connection to each other?
Do you think we should?
Well, okay.
Well-
I guess here's my thinking. We know who all the members were, and we know that Helm was one of them, and we know that he is now, not himself fully.
Wait.
If we can bring the others back together, maybe they can overpower this being that is controlling Helm, or amplifying Helm.
And on top of
That
that
is
as
possible.
well, whatever happened to them could happen to us. It seems too much of a coincidence that they went on a journey very similar to ours and then just lost all their memories. I wonder if it has something to do with the artifacts. It seems like too great of a risk to take.
I was starting to wonder the same thing as well, if we are not in some way predestined to failure. Not
Hopefully
predestined, but the path certainly looks rockier, you understand.
Yeah, agreed. Well, we've got 2 of them in town. Well, 3. We're on our way back to the 4th. The Oracle is going to be harder to get back to at this point, I think. But
Oh, of course, yes. It was quite a journey that brought us here in the first place. Oh, and Helm is between... Okay, yes.
yeah,
I mean, it's either that or we go back and try to do this ourselves. But I think that ends in us...
Do what? Pardon, sorry.
I think that ends in us fighting Helm, and I'm not sure that that's what we
Right.
want.
no,
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I think that would end badly for us, if I had to guess.
Coria kind of speaks up. She's like, I would definitely be worried for Helm, but I think I would be more worried for all of you.
Well, thank you.
So, okay, try and get the gang back together, I guess. I mean, we could at least start with the 2 who are in town.
Three.
See.
Well, 3. But
Yes, we have one of them with us already. We have to go get 2 more.
they were also staying together, I believe, so... Maybe
Yeah,
they're
so
still there.
One stop shop.
Yup.
I'm
So one
starting.
stop shop.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
starting to
Are you-
wonder if maybe we found something we shouldn't have, and that's what affected us.
You mean the original party?
Yeah,
What could you have found?
Beside
that's what I don't know.
maybe having all of the artifacts together.
Can I ask a clarifying question real quick?
Sure.
Shalva,
What's up?
wait, Shivala,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Shivala, did your party have someone from a previous party join them?
What do you mean? Like, were we all?
Well, so this group, right?
Uh-huh.
They found you.
Uh-huh.
Did you have someone that you found? Because that seems like a pretty significant difference.
Are we part of a cycle, or is this just the second go-round?
I mean,
Oh.
we had, obviously, like how you guys have, we had people kind of help us along the way, kind of in the same way that, you guys have had people help you. But
I
no
think
one
what
came
my-
along with us.
But did you have a Shivala?
No, we were all new to the adventuring game.
I think
All right.
I think what my culinary friend is asking is that did you have somebody who had foreknowledge or any sort of helpful people, yes, but like any sort of intimate knowledge about any of this.
I mean, we met a priest along the way who told us a lot of information that we needed to know.
Oh. Oh.
Do you remember that information?
I remember that he told us where they were. And he told us that it was risky to do so, obviously because of the powers associated with it.
Right.
Which you guys know about. And we were like, it's fine. We're all really strong. We'll be fine. But I'm starting to think maybe that was a little optimistic on our part.
A priest of Bahamut, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay, probably the person whose documents I found then.
I mean, that's the only person I could think of who would have written about us.
Right.
Johnny, I'm sorry I called you my culinary friend.
That's fine. I was gonna also retcon that she didn't say Irish accent, she said halfling accent.
Uh-huh.
A halfling goodbye.
Halflings do talk
Halfling
like
goodbye.
that.
Yeah, a halfling goodbye. No, a halfling goodbye is saying goodbye incessantly.
Yeah, the halfling goodbye is when you're trying to leave the party, but you have to say goodbye to, like, every person on the way out, so it takes you half an hour to get to the door.
Yeah,
You're like-
the opposite of what Luck did.
Yeah.
What part of Ulster is Finley from again? Back to serious.
Ulster isn't in Laia.
Don't you know
That's
your
the
Laia
joke.
map, Ben?
Finley grew up in Meringue.
That's really cute.
Well, Hugo's from Nice, so
Nice.
it's not a great French joke. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
Meringue being both, it's like kind of orcish spelling, and it's also a type of food. It's a joke.
It's
You're welcome.
cute. I like it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I think our next step is going to, I've forgotten every name in this moment in time. Elias?
Elias?
Elliot.
So there's,
Elias.
in this town, there
Elias
is Elias and Laia. And
Right,
then
they're staying together.
the Oracle's tribe is nomadic, right? Or do they stay in one place?
They were nomadic, but she did say that they've been staying kind of in the same place for a while
Okay, so we could try
because
to
of border
find them.
disputes with the Bloodtooth clan.
Wait,
Right.
I'm dumb. I have magic. I can send a message to the Oracle.
How far
You
does your
could.
sending go?
As long as it's on the same plane, it can go anywhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Cool. I mean, you def could.
Oh, never mind. It can even go across planes, but there's a 5% chance that it doesn't make it if it goes across the plane.
But will you know if it doesn't make it?
It doesn't say that. But also, they're on the same
She
plane
just
as
leaves
us.
you on red.
Okay, so it's like leaving a voicemail. You don't know if they're going to pick up in time.
Well, they can also respond. So it's like leaving a voicemail that they can then respond to.
right, but maybe they just don't like you.
Yeah. They can just choose to not respond, I suppose. So, alright. We go talk to Elias and Laia, see if we can remind them of what once was. They clearly already, know each other somewhat.
Know each other. Yeah.
And we can send a message to the Oracle and see if we can remind her as well. And
Right.
see if she would be willing to lend assistance in this matter.
Yeah.
This is quite a task we have ahead of us.
To be fair,
I do not. Oh, go ahead.
to be fair, gathering the artifacts was a harder task than this.
Yeah,
No.
I think
And
this
we did that.
hopefully will be a little more straightforward, though who knows.
No,
Pedros
of course.
knocks
it's
on
just-
wood.
You have one artifact and Helm Bloodtooth has two.
Well,
That's the other part, is that Helm has the other artifacts, and we have created one pretty decent plan to get those back, but
Yep, the
this
catapult.
might...
The
This is
catapult.
probably a better one. Well, I wasn't talking about the catapult, but
No, I am not one to complain. I was just saying that the enormity of this, the grandness of this adventure, what is at stake. This is not normally what I deal with, and if you had asked me a few months ago when I agreed to do this, I just would not have anticipated any of this. That is all I am saying. I will do it, of course. It is the point of an adventurer to, when they are called upon adventure, to go out and do the adventuring. But, woof! Did not see this coming.
yeah, what a book you'll be able to write.
Oh, it will be a bestseller, I'm sure. Maybe outside of Elsa too.
Nationwide bestseller.
Oh, but the abyss makes distribution a little difficult.
Yeah, I understand.
So, we get rid of the abyss, though.
Nationwide bestseller.
Uh-huh. I'm sure
Okay.
there will be other benefits to like trade and the community and stuff.
But whatever. Okay. Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Y'all ready to rock and roll?
Yeah. Y'all ready to blow this popsicle stand?
Shalva, you're not going to share anything?
Give me a moment. I have a plan.
Drop it
That
the
plan does
instant
not
you-
include sharing information. Leave me alone.
I have a plan, and it's to keep everything secret. It's very straightforward.
I
You're
will
the person who
keep,
gets bitten and then hides it during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, Shava
Shava
would.
keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die.
Yeah. Just keep everything bottled up. It's very simple.
All right,
I
what
don't
are you
understand
doing?
why this is so hard.
Shalva, why is your hat so big? Is it full of secrets?
Wait, I thought she wasn't wearing a
I'm
hat
not wearing
anymore.
a hat.
All right, well, the joke doesn't work if that's not true, so...
Okay, so get a hat. Get another hat. Get
I
a
don't
new
want
hat.
I don't want
Um,
another hat. I have sunglasses now.
Damn it. Why are your sunglasses so big?
To block the sun? I don't...
Okay,
So
what
nobody knows she's stoned.
Oh.
where are you guys going? What are you doing?
So, I think we need to go... Elias has a shop and house, I guess, a home. We should go there first.
Yeah, agreed.
As everyone kind of like stands up and starts piling out, I am going to hold Petros back, or like yeah.
Physically.
Hold him back.
I'm gonna hold him back as he tries to attack the others, I guess. No, I'm gonna like put a hand on him to stop him from leaving as everyone moves out.
Okay. Sure, yeah.
Real quick, before the meeting ended,
Oh, okay. We all sit back down.
it has not ended yet. Finley would add on to the very end, just like, wherever we go, if we could just stop on the way so I could say goodbye to my family.
Yeah, of course.
But you have
They're in town.
family?
Nikki, it's just outside of town, right?
Yeah.
Nikki?
Yes.
Hello?
Can you not hear me? Did I press the mute button accidentally?
Now we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we
I
didn't
can
hear
hear you
whatever you
now.
just said. Yeah.
I said, yeah, it's outside of town. Just outside.
Yeah, it's just outside of town. I would just need to stop. I don't want to disappear and not tell him.
No, very fair.
No.
Yeah, so we can...
Oh, you have family and you're gonna leave on this adventure?
Well, yeah, this is to close the rift, right?
Yeah.
That
That's the
seems
idea.
like a reason to leave home, to protect them.
I mean,
I guess.
to be fair, I also have family I left behind.
Yeah, Corey is your sister. You didn't even leave her behind.
Well, yes, we didn't... So here's a fun fact, actually. I didn't know I had a sister until, like, last month. So this has actually been a very exciting...
What?
Yeah, we just met. We're half-siblings. Anyway. But, like, my
What a
dad...
trip.
Crazy. It's actually been really nice to have a sibling. But, you know,
Corey is
no,
so
I
happy
understand.
about that.
Yeah.
Family.
So absolutely, we can stop on the way out and whatever you need to do.
Marvelous, thank you.
Yeah.
And then the meeting ends.
Yeah, of course. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before I
Anything
close
on the
this
docket?
fucking meeting? Yeah, any new information?
And just to clarify with Nikki, we're talking about my husband's family,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah, they live
Yeah,
here.
cool. Excellent. Marvelous. Yep, cool. That's what I was making sure about.
But we don't know that.
Nope.
All right, Shalva and Petrus.
Okay,
Right,
yeah. You should know, while I was looking through the books in there, the records and everything, that Mateus was at one point ordered to go into the forests and slaughter people like the priests do, and he refused. And because of that, he was dismissed, nearly executed, but instead put in charge of this library. I guess I thought that you should know.
Well, that does make me feel better about working with him.
So if you want to pursue him, you have my blessing.
Oh,
That's really sweet. But I think Petrus is like,
cute.
if I want to what? Like, over his head. If there's been any... He's like, if I what?
Why? Where is he running to?
Yeah. Is he... What did he do? Does he need to be arrested? I don't understand.
This is
No.
now a Valjean and Jalbert situation.
Shalva just winks at you and then turns and
What?
leaves.
No, I'm not. That's not what... Okay. All right. That... No.
I know Shalva's like, I know you were holding back on my account.
I mean, no, for sure. If it was between the two of you, I would have picked you. Like, you're my friend. But oh, she's gone. Okay. Wait, I had backstory to tell you. Oh, all right, she's gone.
I'm still not over my ex.
Wait, do you want to hear about my ex? No? Okay.
This is that
Okay,
one meme
yeah.
that's like, do you want to talk about your feelings? No, I know you do.
I'm sad. I know, Petros. Okay, you guys,
I mean-
head out.
If you actually wanted to say something else, you can stop her.
No, I think that is fun, and like that is fun, and in character, Petrus is like, if I want to what? And she just winks at me, and he's like, no, I genuinely don't understand what you're saying. Where you go? Oh, right. She's gone.
All right, so you head out through the city on your way to Ellis's shop.
Yeah. As a group.
As a
Woo.
family.
He's a family.
He's a family.
We are spread out side by side so that we take up the entire road as we want.
Entire sidewalk. Yeah.
I'll also be stopping by the blacksmith. What's her name?
Aoife?
Ava. There it is.
Aoife.
Aoife.
I'll spell it in the chat.
Thank you.
All right, let's do this. Which one are we stopping at first? We can stop at the blacksmith first?
Yeah, it seems like my imagining of this city is blacksmith kind of sort towards the center of town.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Start there, go to the edge of town where family is, and then leave.
Well, we have to
Well,
stop
we
at
need to go
Elias.
to-
Yeah,
Elias'
we have to
shop.
stop at Elias's
Where's
first.
Elias? So maybe blacksmith Elias,
Elias.
family?
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on what happens at Elias's, and we can head out.
Beautiful.
All right.
Cool. So when we stop by the blacksmith, Finley's just gonna run in and give Aoife a hug. And just be like, hey, I'm heading out and I just wanted you to know.
What? You guys are leaving?
Yeah, found some adventurers. They're gonna close the rift and I'm gonna help.
Can't keep
Petrus
you down
gives a
for
thumbs
long.
up from outside of
What?
the blacksmith.
Okay, well, she kind of rummages through, like under the desk, there's, like, a bucket of just stuff. She just, like, is, like, rummaging through it. She's like, okay, well, you can't leave without, and she, like, pulls out, like, a set of tools. Just, like, just little tools that can help, like, maintain weapons and armor.
Oh.
And she hands it to you.
I give her the biggest hug.
We're going to miss you. Please be
I'll
safe.
miss you too, but I'll be back. And then she, like, leans in and whispers, "Don't tell the Winterfangs."
Your secret's safe with me.
Which also, I only just gave them a last name, and my husband's family's last name is Winterfang. Heads up.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
All right. 3 more hugs, and then she leaves.
Real talk, I wasn't sure if we were going to be leaving right after we do our other thing. If we are, I think I would like to purchase some items that can happen off screen.
Yeah, I would also like to do that.
But I think that
just send me what you want to purchase and I'll send you the bill.
Okay,
I'll
great.
send you the invoice.
Cool. The invoice, yeah.
I'll invoice you.
Cool.
I'll have the blacksmith send you like a Venmo.
Perfect. Yeah.
PayPal request.
With the fucking like
Magic Venmo.
sword emoji, fire emoji.
So that it won't get flagged as like goods and services, so you don't have to pay
Right.
the extra fee. Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. I just wanted to clarify that because I still have my original chainmail that I started this adventure with.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah.
And my original longsword I started this adventure with. And I have money now!
Yeah.
And I'd like to have improvements.
You know what you should do? You should get gifted a cool vampire killing sword by a stranger at some point. That'd be nice.
Yeah, have you tried
Yeah,
doing
that would be nice.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
no.
did. That's what I did, and it's worked great for me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, some of us have to spend money, so...
I have a shitload of money, and I want to find something to spend it on.
Yeah, I do have a trident, which is pretty bitchin' that I literally have never used because there's been no fish to command, but,
You have to seek them out. You can't just,
eventually I'll
you can't
command some
expect the fish to just come to you. You gotta have to go to them.
I have to command the fish
They
to come
can't
to
walk on land.
They're
in
just like
Petros.
flopping around. You like stand up at the
None of
dock
your-
and like the fish come flopping up on the dock.
Oh my god, I'm going to solve the hunger crisis. So I just wanted to put a point there of like, I'd like to do some shopping before we leave.
You
but
also
that
have
can
to go
happen off
collect
camera.
Blinks and your elk.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and like check out
And-
at the
Yeah,
hotel
you guys
and
have
pay
to
our
check out like
bill.
with your wagons and everything.
Oh, I'm not checking
Right,
out.
we have
I'm
to
just
do all-
leaving.
Shalva.
No,
You guys go to see Elias.
but we'll do that. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
I will lead the party there because I know where that shop is.
Yes,
That's
you
true.
do.
Yeah,
I'm waggling my eyebrows, but you can't.
that's okay. Waggling my eyebrows for both of us.
Okay, thank you. You knock on her door, and it opens for you.
Isn't it a shop?
Yeah.
Why did I knock
She lives
then?
upstairs.
Oh, okay. I assumed we were just going to go into the shop because that's where I assumed she would be.
Yeah, well, yeah, and so it opens for you. You raise your fist, and then it opens for you. And again, the many lights and knickknacks that are on the walls, and all of the swirling potions and everything that she's made line the tables. And she comes out of the back room. And she has, like, those dangling charms from the open doorway that kind of make wind chime noises when she passes through it. She's wearing her long crimson and gold cloak. Her hair tied up in its customary style. Her ears adorned with earrings and her fingers with rings. She smiles warmly at you as you walk in. Oh, Shalva.
And then everyone else piles in.
And then
Yeah,
everyone else,
and then-
she's like kind of expecting just Shalva. She's like, oh, cool. And then the rest of you come in, and she's like, oh.
We're having an
Hello,
impromptu
everyone.
meet the family.
I'm actually, I brought some friends. We're actually here for... We're
not here for an orgy.
Nick? Excuse me?
I feel like that's what Shalva was suggesting. Considering the last 2 times she was here, you know.
No.
Hmm.
We were actually here to talk to you about a fairly serious thing, not just... I'm not just here for pleasure.
Okay. Well,
So-
that's no problem. Why don't you come to the back and I'll make you some tea and we can talk.
Yeah. Is
Oh, I would love some
is
tea.
Laia still here?
Yeah, she's upstairs. Do you need to talk to her as well?
Yeah, she should be involved in this too.
Okay. She sends a sending message to Laia, like, you know when you're like someone's upstairs and you just send a text message instead of
Of course.
like, calling up to them or anything? Yeah, she does that.
Yeah, like a
Get Laia
normal
to come
human being
downstairs.
does.
Like a normal human being.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
What do we do in this house?
fucking just blowing a level 3 slot. Like, wow, show off.
Wow.
She
go
doesn't
off,
have
I
anything
guess.
else to do.
Did you want to tackle this alone?
No. I think we should all be there.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
I mean,
She
this is
leads
a-
you into the back room.
This is a group discussion.
She leads you into the back room, and when she enters, she waves her hand, and the kettle on the stove begins to boil, start warming up, and there are, you notice, a number of teacups, perfect amount for you and the party, +1 when Laia descends.
Okay, so
This-
she knew we were fucking coming.
It seems
Hmm.
that way. She so she starts preparing tea, and she has like a plate of cookies on the table as well,
Oh.
and motions for you all to sit at her table. She pulls up a few extra chairs that have been that kind of line the side. Seems like she entertains for guests quite often.
I sit. I sit at the head of the table.
Wow.
Ballsy.
Presumptuous.
She sits at the other head of the table. Laia
Lady.
descends soon after.
Cool. Yeah. We all have a sit, I assume.
Hugo stands out of spite.
Oh, okay.
No, I sit.
She brings the tea over to the table. It levitates over to her, and she pours tea for each of you.
Nice.
There's cream and sugar on the table that you may add at your discretion.
How does everyone take their tea?
I don't think Shalva has ever drank tea.
Oh. This'll be fun.
So basically, to make Elsurian tea,
It's red wine.
you take a glass of water, then you take a bunch of grapes and you just kind of dunk it into the water.
And then
You make La Croix, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, I guess so. No, you let it ferment for about 2,000 years.
Oh, okay. 2,000 years?
That's where the bubbles come from.
All right. Yeah.
All right, so now you're all seated. She sits expectantly waiting for you to speak.
Thank you. So I guess the first question I wanted to ask for both of you, in fact, for Elias and Laia as well, is, do you recognize that person? And I point at Shavala, who I'm sure hides.
Shavala is very uncomfortable with being the center of attention, especially in a serious conversation. So they are kind of like staring down at their tea like it's the most interesting thing in the entire world, and like just adding a sugar cube and staring at it and like watching the sugar dissolve in the tea like it's absolutely just the most fascinating thing on the planet. Anything but looking at you guys. But eventually they do kind of like look up a little bit nervously. It's pretty clear that like they aren't sure if they want to be recognized or not, or like what that will look like. Like kind of when you run into an ex in the grocery store. But Elias kind of tilts her head looking at Shivala for a long time, as does Laia. I do feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I don't know where, though.
I'm not sure how to say this. This might surprise you. About 60 years ago, we believe you, the two of you, and Shivala here were part of an adventuring party that set out to collect 3 artifacts and bring the continent back together. But it seems that either magic or something else has altered your memories of this to the point that you only recognize each other vaguely like this.
Elias and Laia look at each other, and then back at you. And Laia she looks like she has no idea what you're talking about. And Elias seems to be struggling with this a little, as if reasoning it out in her head. I guess that does sound like something that I would have done back in the day. It's strange that I don't remember it at all, though. I usually remember faces and events pretty well.
There are actually 2 more members of your group as well who experienced similar things, not recognizing Shivala, that we believe they were also in this adventuring party that time ago.
It's so strange because Laia and I have been friends forever. For a long time, really.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we would remember if we went on an adventure like that together.
Well, magic. You know.
I guess that's true.
Although
No one knows better than I.
we also don't know what caused this. So maybe it wasn't magic, maybe it was something else, but
magic and curses are a strange thing.
The reason we're here is because we are hoping to, in simple terms, I guess, get the gang back together for the benefit of one of yours, who has gone a little mad with power, I guess you could say, and has been corrupted, in fact, by the same thing that now corrupts your father, Laia.
Malsumis.
Yes.
No, his name is Helm Bloodtooth.
Well,
God, I love playing an idiot.
Hugo, what's your intelligence again?
It's actually really
Yeah,
high.
I think it's like the highest in the party.
I have 16 intelligence and 11 wisdom. I remember
Having high
shit.
intelligence doesn't make you smart.
Yeah, it does in D&D.
I have 12 intelligence and 16 wisdom.
I also have 16 wisdom.
Fucking brag about it.
Hugo is very knowledgeable about like plants and ruins and stuff. He just
He
doesn't
doesn't
always
have
take the
common
hint.
sense.
Well, I
he
guess
doesn't have good listening skills.
to be fair,
No.
that's more of like a charisma thing anyway, listening and you know.
And responding correctly.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway.
That's right, I'm playing a character.
Well, I do know that this entity is very dangerous, and if he is oppressing one of your own, then I want to do something about it. Although I'm not sure of what help I can be to you now.
So the hope is that bringing you all together, and so the person that has been corrupted by Malsumis is named Helm Bloodtooth, who is also a member of your party. The last remaining person being a tiefling named or called the Oracle. The hope
First name, the last name, Oracle.
the hope is that if we bring you together, you can jog something in Helm's memory to remember who he was and to remember all of this, and potentially eject the corruption of Malsumis. Or reject, whichever.
And you think that our presence alone would be able to accomplish this?
I don't know that.
I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, we are kind of making this up as we go.
Yeah, very much so.
We are hoping this. We are hoping that this will work, but I mean, it is all guesswork to a degree, no?
Elias laughs a little. Well, that is indeed part of being an adventuring party. Oh, I miss being young.
Oh, we do. He goes canonically 35.
Humans.
Or whatever. His age fluctuates. I don't think
He's
about it.
30 or
He's
40. I
between
believe.
30 and 40.
Like,
30,
between
he is
30 and
30 or
40
40
years
years old. Yeah.
I do not need this. Look, we do not claim to have all the answers. The information that we are relaying to you is information that we found out 2 hours ago at this point. This is all new to us, and it sounds like this is new to you as well. But we figure that we can put our heads together and knock some heads together, and maybe we can knock some sense into Helm Bloodtooth.
Well,
So I should clarify, the whole reason that we're trying to help Helm Bloodtooth is because he is attempting to bring the artifacts together himself. He already has 2 of them and seeks the 3rd, and we don't want to know what's going to happen if he finds it.
right, if someone influenced by an evil being gets a handle on these artifacts that you mentioned, it could spell disaster for the
Exactly.
entire continent. Well then, she clasps her hands together, like, well then, we definitely need to prevent that, don't we?
Ideally.
I'll tell you what. I will meditate over this overnight and see what I can do about perhaps working to jog my memory now that I know that there is some influence that is doing this. And you come back to visit me on your way out tomorrow, and I will see what I can do in this regard.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I think that works for me as long as it works for everyone else.
Mm-hmm. I think we should probably make some preparations before we actually leave town anyway. Finley, would you prefer to see your family as we are leaving, or do you want to see them tonight? Maybe spend more time with them?
I think it would be best as we're leaving.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, don't mention that we're going on an adventure, and especially don't mention the rift.
Okay, how would you like us to phrase what is happening?
Also, why?
Well, you just wait outside, I'll say goodbye, and then we'll go.
Achievable. Okay.
Maybe this isn't the place to discuss it as we're sitting here at this table drinking tea, but I'm curious why.
Well, they worry, and I don't want to worry them.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, I'm not the DM, but go
Are
for
you
it.
attempting? Will you attempt to bluff Finley?
No.
Okay.
I mean, Finley's being earnest.
So I'll yeah.
That's a 15 on my insight. What do I know? What can I tell? You're being earnest?
Yeah, probably.
Finley's telling the truth. She really doesn't want to worry her family. Which isn't like out of the normal. Imagine you're like going on a potential death quest. You don't want to tell your parents, "Hey, I might die."
Look, Shalva doesn't have parents, so she doesn't know how this works.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Shaw
I don't
and
think
Shamal
Petrus's
are,
dad
like-
knows.
That's why, a peek behind the curtain, that's why she was so confused about, like, wait, you have family and you're gonna leave? Why?
Valid.
To save the fucking world is why.
I'm not asking right now, but...
Yeah, but for her, she's like...
Like, fuck, if I had my family still, I wouldn't fucking be here. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for your time and hearing us out. I know it's probably a lot to take in. Shivala, do you want to stay or do you want to come with us? I assume you want to leave, but I figured I'd ask.
Well, I mean, I don't think there would, be much use in me staying. I'll just go with you.
Okay. Comforting dad voice. Okay.
Cheval is definitely, like, having been the only person to recover their memories of this event, it's definitely a little overwhelming for them to re-encounter these people and, like, have them remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, understandable. Which is why I think Petros asked.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you for the tea.
Elias nods. And thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Hopefully something comes out of it beyond, like, worry.
Yeah.
I believe it will.
That's all we can hope for.
I don't see why not. We have information, we have friends, we have a strategy. I do not see what that can go wrong.
Don't say that. Oh, you bastard. Said affectionately.
No, what are you, my mom?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, so
Shalva, like, stands up and, like, as she goes to exit, she, like, rests a hand on Elias's shoulder for a moment and then continues.
Aw.
there's a light brushing of fingers against yours.
Aw.
That gay shit, though.
Ladies. Cool. We dip.
You dip.
And then we dip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume that you go shopping. So you go shopping off screen, blah, 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 and then return to
our rooms
inn?
for the night, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to sleep?
I hate that you asked me that question, but yeah, I think so.
I hate the tone in which you asked that
Don't
question.
go to sleep,
Who's
Petros.
ready for nightmares?
Don't go to sleep.
Everyone put your heads down. Mafia, wake up.
You lay down to rest, Shalva. You go
Me?
into your trance. Petros.
Yeah.
When you open your eyes, there's nothing. Just a vast expanse of grayish green. A planescape devoid of any warmth or light. At the edge of your vision, a familiar figure is kneeling. Dark black braids, a battle axe clutched in her hands. As you approach, you see Coria, clutching at her abdomen, blood pouring from what looks to be a wound from a longsword. Her eyes stare through you, wide with panic and pain. Her lips form a word, a name, a familiar name. Yours. You glance over your shoulder to see yourself, but it's a you that you barely recognize. A you without thought of mercy. A you consumed by bloodlust. Another figure shimmers into view behind Coria. Tall, slender, cloaked. Long skeletal antlers reaching up from a shadowed hood. Two dark holes in an elk's skull stare back at you, and a single skeletal hand reaches out towards Coria. Hugo.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Your dream revisits a memory of yours. It's an old, dilapidated temple, the gray walls covered in ancient sigils and ivy. Your hand grasps tighter at your whip, your footsteps echoing on the stone floors. Someone calls out to you from just around the corner. A familiar voice, accompanied by the caw of a bird. Excited, he must have found something. You pass a puddle on the ground to see your face. You're much younger than you remember. This is a memory from many years ago. You're just starting out exploring. Yes, this is back when you worked with someone else, another Illyrian man of tall stature and cocky demeanor. You round the corner, and the shade of your memory of the man who got you started on archaeology stands with a hand to his chin, his raven pet on his shoulder. His long silver rapier rests at his hip. He's speaking to you, but his words are lost in the dreamscape between the two of you. While this is a memory, there are aspects of this vision that don't add up, that you don't remember from that journey almost a decade ago. Shadows swirling about his feet, the emptiness of his eyes, the tall, cloaked figure standing silently behind him. Shalva. You're back at home. The drow forests are dark, cold, welcoming, and familiar. The voices of your family surround you. They're happy, surrounded by the tall, skeletal trees of your dreary home. You've had these dreams before, and they always turn out the same, and this time is no different. In a split second, those laughs turn to screams, the trees enveloped in fire, silver blades and shields emblazoned with the iconography of the priests of Bahamut descending upon this once peaceful settlement. And after the screams fade, there's nothing. Just a girl, trembling and terrified, hiding from the horror with her eyes shut tight, the lone survivor of a brutal massacre. Behind her eyelids, a figure shimmers into view. An orb with many tentacles, a voice that sounds in her ears and yours, a promise to protect you and care for you, an entity to guide you through your magics, one that you said yes to all those years ago and who have never turned away from. This being gave you a second chance at life, and even now it is welcoming, warm, beautiful. But this time, that which lurks turns to look at you directly, its many tentacles writhing and curling in midair. It begins to twist and morph into something else, a tall, hooded figure with curved elk antlers. You no longer feel safe. Finley. The smell of your own cooking surrounds you. It's warm, familiar, and wonderful. As is that voice that speaks from behind you, the one who has accompanied you on many travels thus far, that cherished person with whom you share your victories and defeats. The scene changes. You're no longer at your camp, but the battlefield. Blood and viscera replace the scent of your food, and instead of standing over a fire, you're standing beside a fallen body, lifeless, eyes staring at the sky, empty. In a single moment, everything lost. The sky stares back, unblinking, uncaring, unmoved by this monumental loss. Someone watches you from a distance. You can feel eyes boring into your back, as empty and lifeless as the ones staring up from the ground. And you all fall into a slumber.
The show you've just been listening to was The Legends of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Brick, where we're telling stories our own way. This show is dungeon mastered by Nikki Boylan, edited by Andrew Akel, and produced by Ben Hamlin. It features the voices of Andrew Akel, Ben Hamlin, Matty Trumbo Gomes, and Johnny Ronaldo. Our music is by Johnny Ronaldo, and our logo is by Andy Wilson. You can check out all of our other shows at infinitybreak.net and support us on Patreon at patreon.com/infinitybreak, where there will be plenty of Legends of Laia bonus content. We appreciate your help in spreading the word about our adventure and leaving a 5-star review wherever you can. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week.